Pepper wanted to come in out of the snow. The price is that you have to make a cameo appearance. So, it's a cold, snowy afternoon. I'm out here with some very hot coffee. First snow of the year. Finishing up a bowl of Beck's Old Limey Bastard, and I had in mind to make one of those snowy Northwest pipe smoker style videos, but I can't pull that off. I can't pull that level of ponderance off. And I did want to tell you a story though. I went into the pipe shop yesterday, where Old Limey Bastard is blended. Well, where it was blended, and we've had some turnover. The new guy. I walked in, and they had this table out that had like a bunch of mixing containers and scales on it, and I was like, I guess having like a blending contest or something. He said no, because of the FDA deemings, they can no longer sell Old Limey Bastard or any of their other blends because they are not a registered manufacturer. They're just a retailer. So when someone comes in and they want Old Limey Bastard, they have to sell them the constituent tobaccos separately, and then they instruct them how to mix it together on the table right there. So I said, well, wait a minute. Isn't that going to basically just teach people how to make this blend? I mean, Old Limey Bastard, the recipe is this super guarded top secret. There's only like a couple of people in the entire world that are aware of how it's made. And they said, no, what we're going to do is a sort of a double blind system where we just have bin 1, bin 2, bin 3, and when a customer comes in and wants a specific blend, the salesman will go to the recipe, but the recipe will not have the constituent tobaccos anymore. It'll just say, 4 parts of bin 7 to 2 parts of bin 9 or whatever. And so after some turnover, even the salesperson conceivably won't know what's in the tobacco. And that's smart. I think that's smart, but it also struck me how fragile this blend is, because it's not like it's made by McClelland or McBaron or the big names. It's like it's just a couple of guys in North Carolina in a small town that know how to blend this stuff, and it's famous the world over. But we're like one funeral away from losing the recipe forever. And I know it's not like some Da Vinci Code secret or anything like that, but it struck me. It's like, this is a blend of tobacco is artwork. What a secret, what a secret to have, and what a fragile thing. So I don't know. It's just strange to think about, I think I would probably spend the rest of my life trying to replace this tobacco if I couldn't get a hold of it. So I have going on 2 pounds in the cellar, and hope to add to that in the coming year. Of course, the price is going up as well. If you want to try it and you can't come to Asheville, it's available on 4noggins.com for now. Although I don't know how that's. I wonder if it still is. I don't know, because it's not like they can sell it to 4 Noggins and tell them how to blend it without. I don't know. The other thing is, I don't know if you guys know this, but I keep my YouTube channel a secret from folks in my life. Mostly because I don't want the attention. There's something about it that I don't want people watching my video. Except for for like-minded people. You know, I mean, I think smoking has such a social stigma these days. But also, it's just, you know, I'm building a stick fort in the woods. I don't know. Doesn't seem like the thing you want to show your clients. So the only people in my life that know about my channel are the ones that appear on my channel. Except today I told somebody else. And it's fun. I mean, this is a guy I've known for a long, long time, and I said, hey, you know, don't spread this around. I've known this guy since high school. He's good. He's a stand-up guy. So I don't think the secret is out or anything. But I think, you know, more and more pipe smokers in general, are going to find themselves leading a little bit of a double life, maybe. I mean, that's a really dramatic way to say, oh, I just don't tell people about my YouTube channel. But it's also kind of true. It's also kind of true, because a lot of times I'm really interested in what I'm doing on my channel. I'm interested in what everybody's doing in the community, and when I hang up with friends that don't know that I do this, it's kind of like, what have you been up to? Well, I can't really tell you. I don't really talk about it. Because I know, you know, you guys have heard me say, two men can keep a secret if one of them is dead. I know that even if people don't mean for it to get out, eventually somebody would share something on Facebook or whatever, and it would just be out there. I mean, I've talked about politics and stuff on this channel. Like, I just don't want that interfere. Like, this is such a personal thing for me. Pipe smoking in general, but also my communication with the community is a very personal thing. And it's just not for. Yeah. It's weird. You're putting something on the internet and saying, well, this is personal. I don't want everybody to see it. But you guys know what I mean. So it's a little scary, bringing somebody else into the fold. I am actually reading, I mentioned the Da Vinci Code. I'm reading Angels and Demons right now, which is total trash fiction. It's terrible. But, you know, deals in secret societies, Illuminati, crap like that. And it reminds me of the Shakespeare. Yeah, I think it's from Hamlet. There are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your philosophy. I think it's Hamlet talking to Beowulf or something like that. One of those other characters from literature. Horatio? I don't know. The only other person I know was Ophelia. But also Yorick, he was the dead guy. Anyway, Hamlet's talking to someone and says, there are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your philosophy. But originally, I've read, before Shakespeare edited it, the quote was, there are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in our philosophy. The very humble way of saying, we don't really know what we think we know. As far as the FDA is concerned, Old Limey Bastard no longer exists. It is not for sale. You can't walk into a store and buy it. But here I am smoking it. Well, how'd I do? Was that a pretty good snowy ponderance ramble? Definitely not up to Tom's standards. But I appreciate you watching it. Keep the ends out for the ties that bind.